You're watching the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Now it's time for the Brent and Austen Show.
Woo! Opening day, everybody.
Come on.
We made it through Netflix last night and opening night. Had to survive all the product placement. Had to survive Bert Kreischer. Not sure everybody feels about him.
Bro.
Had to survive a game that, let's be honest, wasn't really that entertaining. And had to survive some commentary that, well, wasn't really all that entertaining. But we survived. We made it through. Yankees gonna Yankee. And we finally come to opening day of baseball. Hamby, real quick. You Bert Kreischer guy? Because I'm not trying to offend anybody here.
Bro, I saw a tweet, and I don't think anything I could say could top it.
Hit me with it. Because I have some thoughts.
Bro, if you wait, imagine, okay?
I'm listening.
Imagine waiting 6 months to see your favorite team showing up at that ballpark.
Yes.
Only to hear Bert Kreischer pretend he knows anything about your franchise, and your ace is getting blitzed in the second inning.
So I'm not sure what I would have been more upset about if I was like live at the Brewers game on Netflix. If Bert Kreischer was trying to talk about my team and had zero idea,
bro,
or if Monkey D. Luffy from the anime live action caught a baseball in the middle of the crowd and was promoting his One Piece Season 2 series coming out when my team is down 5 or 6-0. I would have punched that fool in the face and be like, don't combine anime and baseball right now. All right, just let me sit and sulk. My thoughts on Bert Kreischer. Brent Martineau, how you doing, man? My thoughts on Bert Kreischer real quick.
I'm listening.
Bert Kreischer, Snoop Dogg, Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
If there's a live event happening,
they're included.
And it doesn't matter if it's sports, doesn't matter if it's political, doesn't matter if it's the Olympics, it can be anything in the world. If there's a big live event happening, it's either going to be Bert Kreischer, Snoop Dogg, or Jelly Roll. That's the Trinity. That's the Trinity of okay. That's the Trinity of I guess they should be a part of it. That's the Trinity of what are we doing here? That's the what are we doing here Trinity.
I'm just glad his shirt was on.
Should have been on. That's his whole gimmick.
I know.
Like if you're Bert Kreischer and you got people crumping to, and I said crumping, which I haven't used that word in like 10 years. You got people crumping on taxi cabs for the New York Yankees, and then you got people crumping and dancing like it's the Super Bowl halftime show on trolleys on the middle of a baseball field that delayed it an extra 20 minutes. Shout out to Netflix. At least take your shirt off.
Dude, and he blamed that the water was cold. Like, no, you don't get to pick and choose. That's
man.
your whole bit. Take it off.
So now here's the real question, and we'll get on with this stuff here.
There's a lot of real questions.
Because there's going to be more games on Netflix, yeah?
I was interested in that part. I didn't know. The way they did this whole thing was so Giants-Yankees. I was like, okay, well, this isn't like a crew that they're going to have all the time. So how many games are they doing?
Bro, Devers was a whole Star Wars hologram.
Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know what's happening there either.
That's not even real life.
That was weird. Yeah, the camera glitched or something with that.
It was they couldn't figure out how to get the graphics behind. And without washing out
Okay, so real quick, there's going to be 3 exclusive games on Netflix this year for baseball.
I'm all set.
You got the opening night. We made it through, rallied. The home run derby.
Oh, God.
And then the Field of Dreams game. So then maybe you can have Bert Kreischer in a cornfield with his shirt off.
I'm really surprised. Like, I'm like whatever on all this new stuff, and I don't want to, like the streaming is whatever. I'm a little surprised as traditional as baseball is, that they give Netflix, and I understand there are billions of dollars probably throwing at, I mean, probably not billions for this. I was a little surprised watching it that they gave the opening day to Netflix. Like, it just shouldn't, it doesn't feel like it should be on Netflix. It feels like it should be on a traditional network, which, by the way, still covers your game. Like NBC now is doing Sunday Night Baseball. Fox, obviously, I think is heavily involved still, you know, whether it's ESPN. I don't know if anybody cares about that. I don't really care that much. I was just really surprised. And then you said on top of that, they're going to give the home run derby, which is a pretty good spectacle. Mm-hmm. Now Netflix it's really interesting. That must pay top dollar. I get it. You follow the money. But pretty wild. I don't hate on this. It sounds like Hamby's hating on it. I don't know if you didn't like it as any of it. I don't care for the pregame stuff. I couldn't like half the people you mentioned. I don't even know.
You don't know Bert Kreischer?
I mean, I do, but I didn't know like his whole bit was taking.
He's a Florida State guy too, right?
His shirt's never on.
Yeah, I don't know. I just had heard of him. And
he a Florida State guy?
I don't know.
I think he's a Florida State guy. Yeah.
But like the anime guy, I had no idea.
Well, that was cross because like they had wrestling, like it's just cross.
And of course they did like they pulled a page out of Fox's book. Fox does that all the time, and now all the shows do that award show. So they like pulled all the stuff out of everybody basically and tried to put this big.
But I feel like when Fox does it, it's like, they do like live reads and then like they have
show the guy in the stands.
They don't have like the characters like throw a baseball and it's animated and then it becomes real and then the guys in the stands catching it to make it look like it was real.
They tried too hard, right?
It's because
the whole thing tried too hard.
They try too hard and they make it seem like it's a more respectable than it should be.
Yeah,
like it shouldn't have felt like an NBA All-Star game last night.
Yeah, it should have just a real game.
It should have felt just like, hey, this is the opening night of baseball. Like, it's big enough already. You don't need to add all these gimmicks and these dancers or anything like that.
What do you think about the score bug?
I didn't mind the score bug. I knew that was going to be number one.
Really?
Number one.
Oh, I don't really care that much about it.
That's going to catch your attention. My wife's like, hey, that's a different score bug.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
Honestly, I didn't really even notice. I mean, I was watching the game, but I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like so absurd. I thought like and I think I was watching this even on the bigger TV. I was, but see when they put Webb and whoever's hitting here,
Grisham.
Yeah, you can't even see like they're. I mean, you got to really peek in at those names. I thought that was small, so that would be one thing I would say. But they're trying to get a lot of information on there. I think it's easier to read when it's on ESPN or Fox when they do that. But yeah, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the score bug. What was the reaction on the score bug? I'm assuming people hated it.
Yeah, they didn't like it.
But nobody likes anything, okay? So, like, especially if you're on Twitter. But
yeah.
I didn't hate the broadcast.
How about who delivered the first ball?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jey Uso.
Oh, I have words for Jey.
Was that a real thing?
I
didn't see that. I saw most of the pregame. I didn't see that.
People were saying this to the Braves rolling out in Game 4.
That was Adam's pick because the new season because it's Netflix. So let's go ahead and get our cross promotion in when we can.
Right.
Yeah, it's Adam's family.
Wow. Yeah, and I saw the wrestling stuff. It's like they took the wrong care. I thought they were a little bit off.
They did miss pitches.
I thought they were off a little bit by their timing and things like that. But I really first the WBC, now Netflix opening day. The production has been poop. Yeah, I guess I have a little grace for people in the TV industry, like even the big shots. Things are going to go wrong sometimes, and this was their first foray into it, so I don't think that's that surprising. I thought it was a try too hard.
Yeah, but that's Netflix, man.
Yeah,
that's what it was going to be.
But I'm like, Netflix, did they need to try that hard? I mean,
you watch any kind of live event on Netflix.
They're trying hard.
Watch any Monday Night Raw, trying a little.
Yeah,
too hard.
I didn't see Jameis.
Oh, you didn't see Jameis?
I didn't see. I didn't watch the pregame.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, I saw the only thing, the one that I was going to be critical of. I'm not overly critical of it, but it was. I didn't know how many games they were doing, and now this made sense that they were only doing like these 3 events. But to get Barry Bonds, obviously Giants. They had Rizzo on the pregame, and they had Pujols, and they had L. Duncan doing it. And L. Duncan one time said, like, Jameis, you stole home plate. Or home base. Oh. So I was like, okay.
You stole home.
You don't know anything about
Yeah, you don't know the game.
Oh, he said home. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Next.
Yeah,
get somebody on here who knows the game a little bit.
Yeah, but you kind of know that. Like, how much you going to misspoke, whatever. Probably not like baseball guru. Okay. We understand that. I thought it was interesting to get Bonds because Bonds like one of the most unlikable people.
Dude's a name though.
He also doesn't just show up a lot. Like he's pretty recluse.
He is. To get him was pretty good. And I thought Rizzo had to sit down with like Judge. It was pretty good. Like that was cool. But Jameis did some stuff. Like it was actually pretty funny. They threw him out to like one of the, I think they call it crab something in San Fran, and so they did the whole crab legs bit with Jameis.
That's pretty funny.
So it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like that part was good. And Jameis is good, man. just overall, he's pretty natural. Now, I don't know how many takes he had on some of this stuff, but he's pretty natural for a guy who's an athlete, trying to be a TV person, like in that role. And so I thought he was fine. But, yeah, they pull out all the stops, and I agree with you. I do agree with you on this. Like, but the game started at like 8:23. I was like, holy cow, man. I mean, we're going to.
It's supposed to be an 8 o'clock start time,
what
everybody.
was the 7 to 8 part? Why couldn't you do all this pregame stuff before the game?
That's what I'm saying. Because that's the thing with baseball. Usually, like, you start on time. Like, with NBA, NBA is kind of whatever. Like, they start whenever. But, like, baseball, you're supposed to start on time. Yeah. And it was like 20 minutes late.
Well, it was. Maybe
I got some
because
Wemby in. That's fine.
Maybe because of the Giants, because of the West Coast time.
No, Brent, because they were crumping on taxi cabs and trolleys.
What I'm saying is they could have done that at 7:30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but if they would have to have, they probably would have had to have labeled it as pregame. And if they label anything different, then nobody's going to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that might be. But anyway, it is what it is. And by the way, the game sucked. One, because the Yankees won, but it wasn't very dramatic, right? So
good ABs, Judge. That a baby.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Yikes.
I actually thought it would be
need him.
just the opposite for Judge because he gets hammered for the postseason and obviously not coming up clutch in the World Baseball Classic. So I thought he would like hit 2 bombs last night, right? Just on cue. And, of course, that's back home, but 4 strikeouts in the game. Not a good start for him.
It's awesome to see somebody you're playing in fantasy baseball start off with a -4. Oh, man, it's amazing.
Yankees lineup's pretty good, though.
It is. And yeah, I mean, people forget they had the most runs scored in the American League last year, and they're running it back and all that. Thoughts on the ABS? Because I thought that was really interesting. Judge, there was 2 calls in his first 2 at-bats that were obvious balls that were called strikes that he didn't challenge. It's almost like, okay, we're starting to see the strategy of teams. Hey, even if I know I got screwed, if number one, it's the first strike, probably not going to worry about it. Also, if we're in the first couple innings, I'm going to save these babies for later. We kind of figured it was going to go that way, but it's also interesting to see it come from Judge, who literally, him and Ohtani are the most deserving. Like, if you think about deserving who gets to use the challenge, everybody, it doesn't even need to be said, in that Yankees locker room knows that, hey, if Judge misses, nobody's going to say a word.
Yeah. The Caballero, the shortstop,
Jose.
right? He was the one that did it. The funny thing is,
he missed.
So he missed. They missed because they were in an interview. That was just bad timing. But I thought the very next pitch, he could have done it again.
Yeah.
Like, if you go back to that at bat, he could have done it again. Yeah, there were some. What I thought we weren't using the box.
I did too.
And then I think at some point in the game, they got rid of the box. Did you see that?
I fell asleep in the 6th inning.
Okay, I thought at some point in the game when I was watching, they got rid of the box. I don't know if it was momentarily or for the whole thing, but I thought they weren't using the box because of this.
Yeah, I didn't think they were supposed to.
Or now, I guess they said, I thought someone explained it, that maybe like the box actually fits exactly what the ABS sees, because it was kind of a made-up TV box in the past.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't necessarily in coordination with the actual strike zone. This one will be.
Well, that's what they should have. They should have the ABS, whatever it is. That's what everybody should see the entire time.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to get used to that. The whole thing's quick, though. Like, I don't mind that part of it. It's so I think the challenge thing will be fine overall. I don't think it's going to be a major. I'll tell you one other thing that I do like. Listen, I don't like the Yankees at all. But I said this to Steph. We're watching just a couple like innings of it, and Jazz Chisholm's mic'd up. And the mic'd up stuff, when they do that, Fox did that in the All-Star game, and then they start utilizing that a little bit more. And I think actually Chisholm might be a guy that actually was mic'd up and made an error last year or 2 years ago. I think he might have been one. But he's a laid-back dude.
Oh, yeah, he's cool.
And I come away thinking, I don't like anything Yankees. And I was like, he's a cool dude.
He's
like,
he's
it's
great for the game.
for the likability of these guys. Again, baseball players don't get marketed very well. So that mic'd up stuff can really help a player in terms of, hey, I like that guy.
But see, like that's what they need to start spreading guys like that. Like, dude was rocking a giant one-piece chain.
Yeah,
they didn't even mention it. Dude what do you mean he's a diva?
He's a diva.
Okay, how?
I mean, I spent a lot of time with him when he was on the Jumbo Shrimp. That was back in my day working. He's a diva.
But, like, okay, define diva, though. Like, he doesn't talk to people. He's not outgoing. He's about himself.
He's about himself.
I mean, the interview last night, I think, would beg to differ.
Yeah, well, and by the way, man, like, that's not what's important.
Like,
in reality, that's not what's important. Right?
You guys are talking about a 4-minute interview, and now you like the guy.
No, I'm not. I just talked about his chain and his shoes, his one-piece shoes. Like, my whole point is
I'm talking to Brent.
No, yeah, but that's all that matters. It's perception is reality.
Like, I didn't care what kind of player, like, I didn't care what kind of human being Ken Griffey Jr. was. Now, I assume he was a great stand-up dude watching documentaries on him, but when I was a kid, like, I didn't care, he's standoffish, he's a diva. Like, no. The guy wears his hat backwards, he's got swag, he's black, and he looks different. I can get on board with this guy. Jazz Chisholm is like, in terms of like pop culture and stuff, like he understands kind of what it is. Like he's rocking the one, especially with the New York Yankees, where it's always been about tradition. You have to have your hair a certain way, got to wear a uniform a certain way. And then here comes this dude to buck the trend, rocking one-piece jewelry and chains, rocking one-piece cleats. Like, that's cool to me. That's different. That can get on board with, despite of like if he's a diva or not. I think kids watching that saying, hey, maybe the Yankees aren't so like stuffy and old school and everything like that. Maybe they can have some swag, and maybe this guy can usher it in. So like I feel like you tell that story more than just have promotions of one piece instead of the dude in the stands.
Yeah, and listen, I mean, Hamby, let's not pretend like these guys are all great dudes.
Dude,
I'm fully aware.
I mean, Hamby asked for an autograph. He said no, and now Hamby's got to. He's all bitter.
Well, listen. Here's the other part of this. This is what might be a little bit unfair in that setting, or maybe not. Maybe it's not. Maybe he's an ass. Who knows? But he was also 20 years old at that time, or whatever his age that you might have seen him.
Sure.
People mature, I mean, I do this with Stanton. I have no idea if Stanton's a good guy. I've had a couple of things of moments with Stanton where I think he's not a good guy, but I might be wrong.
I had
a run-in with. I mean, the best not run-in, but I had a moment with Ernie Els. That was like one of like the top 3-4 moments that like I've ever had an interaction with somebody like an athlete, and everybody says Ernie Els is the greatest guy in the world. And I have this one interaction where it wasn't great.
Brent, there was one interaction with Liam Cohen and Robert Salo. Everyone said that Liam Cohen wasn't a great guy.
Yeah.
So
I get, and by the way, you had more than one interaction. You might be right, but that's not what matters. I think it makes these guys a little more affable, a little bit more like, hey, who are they? The MLB is the worst. The worst. Well, hockey maybe too, but the worst at showcasing their people and personalities. They're getting better at it. But they have always been the worst at promoting their product. Nobody even knows who the hell Mike Trout is. My mom has no idea who Mike Trout is.
It's a big problem.
That is a problem.
But that's also a Mike Trout. I mean, and I get it.
It's a little bit of a Mike Trout
problem. But no, that's a Mike Trout problem though too. Like when you've done what you've done, like, and nobody knows who you are. And I get, okay, you can call it the West Coast bias, but I don't buy into that because like Steph Curry plays on the West Coast. Yeah, but there's. Like that's something on him as well.
It is a little bit on him. I get it. He doesn't want that. He could be out there more. He could be in commercials. How many people come get him for endorsements and stuff? I get it. But Major League Baseball has really pivoted, I think, in the last few years and done a better job of promoting the Otanis, the Tatises, the everybody else, and they were very bad at it.
Yeah. But also, I think like with baseball, you got to promote the guys that want to be. Like I think Jazz Chisholm wants to be promoted.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like once again, I think the biggest thing right now with the youth coming up is like, is baseball cool? Like, can you get like the Griffey days where it's like, hey man, this dude's got swag, like, because like that's where football is going to be king, right? Everyone's doing celebrations and rocking different kind of like it's just that's where baseball's falling behind, where it's like so traditional, and that's fine. I get it; it's America's pastime, quote unquote, all that stuff. But then like, don't try to gimmick it up to try to appeal to like the newer generations. All you got to do is just celebrate the players that you have.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
they'll pull you in. They'll get you there. Whether it's the humble type, whether it's the flashy jazz, like baseball's got personalities for everybody.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of how you showcase that.
I think you're right. I really think the one thing about these younger generations is I don't really think they see right through that stuff. Like they see right through the obvious promotion of whatever. So you better make it a little bit more subtle, like probably paying Jazz Chisholm to wear the one-piece stuff.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart, right?
Yeah.
You're going to mic him up today. You're going to probably, I don't know how much it costs. I don't know what it was. I don't know how they did it, but He's wearing it. Is he a fan of it? Who knows? I mean, the only thing he didn't do is say something about it.
Yeah,
but he's wearing it.
Yeah.
So I had no idea what One Piece was until I just Googled it.
Well, that goes back to the whole Tom Brady thing. Remember, we had the Tom Brady conversation where he's rocking the One Piece shirt, and I called him out.
Yeah, I remember now. But so anyway, I mean, we'll see. Well, here's the thing: we're not going to judge Netflix very often if they're only doing it 3 times.
Yeah. And by the way, he is he is a well-known One Piece fan.
Oh, he is.
Because they said like he's been watching on this. Now I feel old, but since he was 3.
That's that old.
That's what it said. Oh, One Piece?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, how old is Jazz Chisholm?
Start?
I don't know how old Jazz Chisholm. I assume he's pretty young.
Got to be 28 or something.
Yeah,
He's been around for 25 years.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I remember being a kid.
So what was it? Did it start on like a Nickelodeon?
No, I think it was Toonami on Cartoon Network at night.
And then did it go on like a YouTube after that and now streaming?
Oh, well, I mean, it's everywhere. It was always on TV. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. The real opening day is today, by the way.
Well, right. That was opening night, which I appreciated too. Don't call it opening day.
Yeah.
You're playing at night.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for a little monologue later.
Oh, we got a little something from Hamby again. Was it last year or 2 years you delivered?
I think I've done it both years.
The poem.
Yeah.
Opening week now poem.
That's right.
And it's like everybody's trying to one-up everybody in the food department at these ballparks. And so we've got a little, not taste test, but at least an eye test. We're going to do this every day now, from Girl Scout cookies to concession stand.
Making me
Just
hungry,
taking a quick look at see what we got in the IDAR.
And then tomorrow, are we going to bring our own foods tomorrow? Is that the plan?
Well, the idea is to do that. Noah had that idea. He already actually sent me one. So we got to think of our own.
Oh, I already got mine.
You already got it? You got that quick? Good.
I'm going to need to talk to some people.
You tell us, and we'll AI generate it so we can.
Oh no, I already got. I got it. Don't worry.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, come on, man. It's 2026. It's pretty easy.
Steven says today marks 25 years the last WCW Monday Nitro aired.
Huh?
How about that? Did you comment the other day about?
That was like the most random thing I've ever.
Did you comment the other day about Dennis Rodman?
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame Dennis Rodman. Yeah.
Ben Becker was telling me yesterday, though, he was mostly a WCW guy.
Yeah. Because it was him. Remember, we talked to Diamond Dallas Page about this. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Yeah, because
you're an elephant.
So I know we interviewed
Diamond.
We interviewed Diamond Dallas Page, and he was really complimentary about how Dennis Rodman, because like he's worked with a bunch of athletes and celebrities in his wrestling career.
Shout out Jelly Roll.
Did Diamond Dallas Page, a legend, and he said like Rodman would just show up and like do what was at, because they were worried. Because his personality, right? Because Rodman was just, I mean, everyone remembers Rodman.
Yeah. You were on a basketball court.
Yeah, but like, exactly. But Diamond Dallas Page said, like, even when he was in the playoffs, like, he would show up, he would do his work, he would take the bumps, put the time, effort in. And I distinctly remember my stepfather spending $65 on the pay-per-view Bash at the Beach, WCW, and we rented it. And the main event was Diamond Dallas Page, Karl Malone taking on Dennis Rodman and Hulk Hogan.
Remember that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, now, can you imagine paying $65 for anything these days, though? Damn.
You pay that monthly now.
Yeah.
The Diamond Dallas Page at that Super Bowl when we got him. Mm-hmm. So we always have him do an ID.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're watching Action Sports Jax. I think we just ran it the other day, and he killed it, didn't he? He crushed it.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
I mean,
of course. Come on.
Those guys are so good on the mic. It's so funny to watch, like the guys that are really good at it, and they just kill it in their first one. It's like, boom, turn them on. It's like literally you just like flip the switch.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's cool.
That's what being aggressive. It's obviously the in the ring performance, but you gotta. I feel like you gotta always be on,
big time.
Gotta always be on.
So anyway, Rodman. Well, the thing that I was curious about when Ben said that, but I guess WWE said Hall of Fame is more all wrestling encompassing now.
Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah.
So even if he
pretty
didn't
wide ranging,
really wrestle in WWE a lot, it celebrates his wrestling career.
Oh yeah,
I guess. Mm-hmm. But just for folks that are big wrestling fans, Rodman's coming to the Jacksonville area June 6th, I think it is. So you can look that one up.
What for?
What's that?
What for?
That's a good question.
Oh, sorry.
No, here you go. I'll give you. Well, I got it. I got the email. So
it's sort of like
he's a headlining guest for the River City Wrestling Con.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there's a wrestling con, and is this an annual thing?
Yeah.
In Jacksonville?
Yeah.
and it's going to be down at World Golf Village in St. Aug. There you go, wrestling fans.
We might have to go.
We have to get. I'm telling you, man, get Dennis Rodman on, dude.
We can try.
Want to talk about an enigma?
Oh yeah,
that's a definition.
Yeah,
hanging out with Kim Jong-un.
You don't know what's going to happen on that interview.
Dude.
Oh, I can't. More reason to bring him on.
Gotti actually hung out with Kim Jong-un.
What do you mean? Was like advising?
Yes.
Like was like the dude.
He was the
he was the right.
He was our
man.
American diplomat.
For watching Game of Thrones, he's the hand of the king.
It's insane.
Let's hit a break. Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. We will give you a little eye candy at the concession stand. Are these things a little over the top? We'll find out. What else we got on the show today? Put that graphic up. I like it. Didn't mention it. We got the NCAA tournament, Sweet 16. We really have some good matchups tonight, and we'll see how it plays out. But it looks good on paper, no doubt about it. Hamby wants to talk DJ Lagway. Did you see some of the comments he made now that he's at Baylor? Yesterday he was talking about how he couldn't throw the football.
Can't throw a spiral.
And today a little different. And there's the lineup for the NCAA tournament, all over the place on CBS included tonight as we get the Sweet 16 rolling. By the end of the weekend, already down to the Final Four. And I really think these next 4 days are going to be quality basketball. Like, the matchups look outstanding. And it's one of the most underrated parts, I believe, about college sports right now, is we think some of the action that we're getting is really good. Yet we complain all the time about the current landscape of college athletics. But it's almost as it created really good quality competition.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's something that has to be considered in the conversation. We'll be back. Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu list to scroll down to the search feature. Then, use the remote to enter Action News Jax into the search bar, and then click Action News Jax thumbnail. Once you see this screen, go ahead and select Add App. Wait a few seconds for it to install. Once it finishes installing, press the star button on your remote and click on Move App or Move App to the top. Finally, select the app back on your home screen to open it. Now you can watch all the great content on Action News Jax Now. Live daily breaking news.
We have breaking news happening right now in Clay County.
First alert weather and traffic.
Looks like we have a tornado warning. Let's take a look at that.
Action Sports Jax 24/7.
We've got the Brent and Austen Show daily. Live sporting events and long-form interviews you can't see anywhere else.
And shows like Law and Crime and much more. And that's how you access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device.
Nimnicht is synonymous with Jacksonville, and now in 2026, Nimnicht is celebrating 85 years of partnerships with you. Longevity equals trust, and you want a car dealership you can trust. Thousands of vehicles sold, generations of families, all part of the Nimnicht family of dealerships. My family has been part of the Nimnicht family for almost 20 of those 85 years, and I've told you about all the different vehicles that we've purchased. But it's not about the cars and the trucks. It's about the service and also the Nimnicht relationships that expand all around the community.
Congratulations to Jordan Matthews, our committed to the uncommitted player of the year.
Nobody but Nimnicht. They are there for you and your causes, your car buying experience, and they are there for you 24 hours a day at NimnichtBuickGMC.com.
Experience professional grade with big inventory and even bigger savings. And Jacksonville's only Car Bravo certified dealership. Nobody but Nimnick for 85 years. This milestone belongs to you, Jacksonville.
Year 2 is in the books for the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 squad, taking another step forward in the Women's Premier Soccer League. Under the guidance of head coach David Goff, the girls in blue went undefeated at home for a second straight season, including a dramatic draw in the opener.
And they've left it to the death. Unbelievable stuff.
And a late winner to end the season at home.
Headed on. Here's a chance. Gianna Ramirez brings it down, still alive, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
After fielding a younger roster in 2025 with talent from all across Northeast Florida, the future is bright for the Armada women's team. We highlight the ladies and all things Jacksonville Armada each week on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
I'll put one in the back of the net for you.
Join us for player profiles, fun interviews, and the very latest on the Fleet and all things footy. That's every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Hey guys, we got a new player today. I hear he's pretty good.
Heard this guy played in the NFL.
I think he's an MMA fighter. I've actually been on his show, the Brent and Austen show.
Football and fighting, that's the easy part. Let's see if I still have it on the ice. What the heck, man? Who is this guy? He's saving everything.
Leave the hockey to the pros, man. It's hockey season. Come on out and see the Icemen play. Get your tickets at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
All right, March Madness. Let's restart some things. Sweet 16 starts back tonight. Taking a look at teams remaining by conference. Man, the Big 10 really showing out. Probably as expected, with 6 teams still left in the tournament. SEC, 4, great showing by them as well. Big 12 with 3. And then, man, the ACC, doesn't that just feel like that doesn't look right?
Yeah.
1 team from the ACC. That's brutal.
Hamby, but we wouldn't get it before we get into this. I mean, is it kind of safe to say now that sports go through the Big Ten, or how are we feeling about that?
Seems like it.
Sports goes to the Big Ten, Hamby?
You know what's crazy is...
Hamby, your response. I'm waiting for a response.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
They do? Okay, gotcha. Cool.
You know what's crazy about it is, like,
Done.
it's not the USCs or UCLAs that have also been added. Now, Little Oregon, right? You know, with the football stuff.
For football. But, don't get embarrassed, though, in the finals a couple times, or, the semifinals.
And even, like, look at those basketball schools for the SEC. Look at those
Blue Bloods, huh?
I mean, listen, they've been good, but those are football schools. So,
yeah.
And Arkansas has probably been more basketball.
Yeah.
But Arkansas sneaky good now with the Acuff kid.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun to I think that might be, and I think we should all go and say which. That's my most entertaining game tonight, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Acuff versus the 1 seed, because that's really what it seems. That's the 9:45 tip tonight. Man, it's a late tip. And that's not even the latest one. But, I think it's going to be Arizona's my eventual national champion, so I really need them to win the game. Mm-hmm. But I'm interested to see Acuff and how he takes on all those bigs, when he's trying to drive and score. It's a 7.5-point spread for Arizona tonight.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, I think Arizona's a better team, probably win. I think the game's Iowa-Nebraska. That play's probably nuts, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, it's in Houston. Wait, is that in Houston? Yeah, that's in Houston. So we'll see. But I think that's a fun game. The way Iowa played and the way Nebraska's story, and Nebraska's going to travel. I mean, I would think there'll be more Nebraska, but Nebraska-Iowa go way back anyway. And
Battle the corn, man.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
Yeah.
And both are pretty good. So, yeah, I really like that game. I was thinking of this. What's the best story to win?
What's the best story to win the whole thing? Ooh,
I mean, obviously we're going to get one of the favorites probably to win, but like, what would it be in Nebraska?
Would it be a
Houston
pretty good story?
Finally? I mean, Houston would be a pretty good story, right? I mean, Sampson, they've been there a lot, and
yeah.
I mean, nobody's feel like, great for Rick Pitino, right? Like, I mean, I doubt it. I mean, the tomorrow games are St. John's, Duke, Alabama, Michigan, Michigan State, UConn, Tennessee, Iowa State. I mean, I guess Iowa State.
I mean, Texas would be crazy.
Just because they're 11
because
seed.
they're 11
seed.
I don't even know their coach.
Oh, that's Miller, right? Yeah, I think he's been all like from Xavier to Arizona to now to Texas.
I mean, you can make an argument for every single team. You know, obviously Duke would be like, okay, well, look at they finally got over the hump without Coach K, things like that. So, I mean, you can literally go down the list of every team that you could say would be a great story. Now, like, I think the Duke stuff would be better for ratings. But if you're asking me, like, personally, like, what story would probably be the best, then, yeah, I think you have to look at the Houston, or you look at, like, I mean, you can call them a Cinderella. I mean, I'm getting into this a little bit, but, like, they don't seem like a Cinderella, but Texas would be the Cinderella story winning the whole thing.
Crazy. That's a conversation.
Love that hat.
Appreciate it.
I love that color, man. We've been over this, but yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah, Brent, that's the conversation that Austen and I had, I think, on Tuesday, is the fact that Texas is the most Cinderella team, and yet they're like, it's Texas. You know, it's like a perennial contender in every other sport, especially football.
Yep.
Huge school, huge sports school.
Yeah.
And they're last shot of a
it
Cinderella.
doesn't feel like a Cinderella.
It
seems like a homecoming queen that is from a well-to-do family.
Yeah.
That maybe a foreign exchange student came in and kind of took her crown a little bit, because you got to vote for the foreign exchange students. I don't know if you guys had some, but we always had them, and they always won it. But like, it's not a reg. No, you didn't have foreign exchange students come to Rhode Island.
But I don't think they have.
Hey, you imagine being from Sweden, and it's like, I don't want to go to Rhode Island for anything. We're all good.
Oh yeah, but I want to go to Wisconsin.
Do you want to compare Rhode Island to Wisconsin real quick about what we have, what you guys have?
Sure.
Popcorn, please.
Okay, well, we can drive through the state in longer than 2 hours.
Well,
so that's a
45
start
minutes for us. Okay.
Okay, so that's a start.
Don't use a lot of gas. Don't save your gas money.
Don't compare Rhode Island to Wisconsin in terms of anything, please. Don't.
I mean, wait a minute,
bro.
Who's
pretty much just said, if you think in any way Rhode Island is better than Wisconsin, you're just wrong.
Yeah, well, that's a fact.
I don't understand this. And listen, I have no hate on Wisconsin, okay? But now you're going to make me hate on Wisconsin. If you're from Sweden and you said, I can go to Rhode Island or Wisconsin, you're making this like a no-brainer. I'm going to Wisconsin. Why?
Because, well, I mean, for a lot of things, I mean, whether it's comparable, would you agree there?
Pretty comparable, yeah.
Okay. I would think there's a lot more Swedish people in Wisconsin than there is in Rhode Island. There's a lot more Scandinavian. I mean, I'm from a town of Iola, Scandinavia. I think we got a lot of Scandinavia people. I would say.
So what if you're from Italy? Now you're picking
Wisconsin.
Rhode Island.
I think Wisconsin has a lot more going on for it than Rhode Island does. I think you got Milwaukee, you got Madison, you got food is better. I would say cheese. Dairy
food
cities?
Is not better in Wisconsin than Rhode Island.
What do you bring into Rhode Island?
Seafood, Italian.
But what are you known for? Because I can go to New York and get something Italian. Like what is Rhode Island known for? Like I have to go to Rhode Island, I have to get something because I can say cheese curds, bratwurst.
Y'all got Culver's. Congrats.
No one said anything about Culver's.
I'm going to take myself off
lamb cakes and chowder, baby. I mean,
take yourself off the screen.
Stuffies, all sort of
crab cakes. I had the best crab cakes in Maryland. I was told that Maryland had the best crab
cakes, not crab cakes.
Clam cakes? We're all good. So you're bringing clam cakes, but we gotta check out
cheese curds over Rhode Island's food.
Bratwurst
is out of this world.
Bratwurst. Brats?
I really love brats too. But brats aren't better than the seafood and Italian that you can get in Rhode Island.
I'm saying, what does Rhode Island have? Like, what?
I just told you what they have. They have Italian and they have seafood.
But I'm saying, what are you known for? Like, I can go to Italian. I can go to Chicago and get Italian food. I can go to you go to Wisconsin, you get a bratwurst. You go to Wisconsin, you get cheese curds. You go to Wisconsin, like there's different things you can get. Apple pie and cheese, delicious. By the way, hey,
you can't get apple pie anywhere else.
Apple pies and cheese, like together. That's like a Wisconsin thing.
Okay.
So I'm asking you once again, like, what is like the Rhode Island? Like, what would I go to Rhode Island for?
I just told you, clam cakes, chowder, one,
Okay.
and really good Italian.
Really good Italian is not a dish.
Stuffed quahogs. There we
go. Stuffed quahogs.
That will match your cheese curds or bratwursts or apple pie cheese.
Stuffed quahogs? I'll be honest, I don't know what a stuffed quahog even is, but I'll Google it. You know what apple pie and cheese is?
All right, real quick. I know we have this same top. I hate to break this up, and we're going to get to round 2 in just a second.
Rhode Island does have the highest percentage of Portuguese residents.
How
in
the heck does Delphonic know all of these things?
I don't know.
I say that sentence once a week.
Hopefully he Googled that.
I went to school with a lot of Portuguese people. By the way, we do have the water in Rhode Island, too.
Round 2.
Oh,
Fight.
water? Oh, fill her up. Let's go. My bad. I didn't know we had water.
Newport, Rhode Island is better than any place in Wisconsin.
Water?
Newport, Rhode Island. Better than any place
it's not better
in
than
Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, but it was a great try. It was a great try. If it was a better place, they would have sports, you know?
I can't believe this is a conversation. Like I said, I want to go to Wisconsin.
Cool. No,
but nobody from overseas is moving to Wisconsin before they're moving to Rhode Island. Ain't happening.
Okay. All right.
We'll have to put out a poll.
I'm doing it right now. I'm even going to put Wisconsin first on the list, okay?
So where would you rather want to live?
If you're
Rhode
moving
Island
to the United States.
From any country.
Question, where would you rather live?
Wisconsin or Rhode Island?
Fair enough. Is that a good way to phrase it?
I mean, yeah, but it's
I
your
know
followers,
you've been mad at my phrasing of these in the past. So if you're moving to the United States, where would you rather move to?
Dude,
in his defense, I don't think a lot of Brent's followers are from Rhode Island that are going to sway this.
Well, that's true. I mean, they're all down. I mean, most people are down here.
Well, I know, but.
Yeah, I agree with Delphonic here. I feel like they would just go to Boston or something else.
Well, you could go to Boston a lot, but I mean,
you only got two options here.
Yeah, there's the state of Wisconsin and there's the state of Rhode Island. I get it.
You could. I mean, how far are you from Chicago in that sense? Like, not depending on where you.
But
are.
you got Milwaukee. You don't need Chicago. You got Milwaukee.
Okay, but who's going to? Now we're going to pick Milwaukee or Boston. I mean, you could go to. It's like.
But Milwaukee's in Wisconsin.
I get it. I'm not.
Okay. Is Boston in Rhode Island?
No, but he's making the case that you can go there a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Much like you would rather go to Chicago if it only takes an hour and a half to get from Wisconsin to Chicago. That would be the comp that Delphonic's giving right there.
Gotcha.
Because both Chicago and Boston are way better cities than Milwaukee. Most people would say.
Of course.
Maybe I wouldn't. I might like Milwaukee.
Boston's kind of. I'm gonna be honest, man. Boston was fine, but like I don't. The cobblestone roads can go. Dude, it sucks getting around there.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you Boston's the greatest city in the world, but some people.
Chicago is cool though.
Chicago's a great place.
Oh yeah, they got everything.
And I just haven't been to Milwaukee.
They got everything.
So, how did we get here?
Because the foreign exchange student.
Oh yeah,
from the dance of the NCAA tournament.
Okay, that's how we got here.
That's amazing.
If you were Providence and Milwaukee, Delphonic, maybe Milwaukee's better. I don't know. Providence is okay.
I don't know much about Providence.
Yeah,
Friars.
The fire water's good. The food's really good. It's very small. It's not super hard to get around. You got Brown University and Thayer Street and other places like that, the east side. But Milwaukee's a bigger city.
What city did you live
in? Madison is really
I live in East Providence, which is 7 minutes from Providence.
And some people call Madison a top 10 city to live in, too.
It says unbelievable college town.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like that.
I
told you, you got me hating on Wisconsin. It's like on my destination place.
Was
really
there
to go play golf.
Triple S Craft Barbecue?
You asking me?
Yeah.
What about it?
Triple S Craft Barbecue in East Providence. I'm looking at a map.
That might be newer. I haven't been there in a while.
Morningstar Bakery.
Morningstar Bakery.
Delphonic, I was not aware of that.
Milla.
Does this guy like to party or what?
Which is Algonquin for the good land.
What is Algonquin?
You guys.
I've heard of Algonquin.
The quote, though. Yeah.
Which movie is it from?
Party On, man. Yeah. Wayne's World. Come on, Alice Cooper.
Very good. I got you now.
I got you, Delphonic, man. I'm with you. Come on. Dude, and honestly, I probably quote that at least 3 times a year if I'm going to Milwaukee. Just to like some random break. Hey, did you guys know,
Yeah.
Classic.
So you were ready for it.
Oh, of course, man.
Well,
where are we at?
So which game are you most excited to watch tonight?
God, man.
Come on, that was fun for a moment. A little Rhode Island, Wisconsin.
I mean, I honestly can't believe we spent like 20 minutes arguing about it, but it's all good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We got to go.
I can't wait for this poll.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the neutral site, so maybe I'll have to go to both and rate them.
Now we're talking.
I've always said I really do want to do that someday. Now, I don't know if we'll ever do it, but we've talked about it, going to like hometowns, doing a show or a week or a couple days or whatever it might be. But when the draft was in Green Bay, we thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Was the draft in Green Bay just a
couple years ago? Well, something came up with, there was the game in Lambeau, but then it was COVID, wasn't it? That was the COVID year.
Yeah, so we thought about that.
Swing that.
And then I think we potentially thought about going for around the draft time. And there's been a couple instances that we could go, but I wouldn't want to go in football season in January and a playoff game and show you Providence. So I think we got to go in the summertime to both places. If I'm going to Wisconsin, I'm playing golf. Sneaky good golf in Wisconsin.
Oh, I bet.
Like really good.
Yep.
Some of the really good courses in the golf world. All right. Where else you want to compare?
I mean, neither of them.
You got roots anywhere? Atlanta?
More like Albany, Georgia. And trust me.
Albany, Georgia or Albany, New York?
I mean, you want to put Georgia in general?
Bro, Albany, Georgia ain't beating anybody in this. No.
Yeah, but if you take Georgia in general, Hamby?
Georgia's a great state. I love Georgia.
Georgia or Florida?
I mean, it's Florida. I mean,
okay.
You got the beach.
Okay.
The beach.
That's a good one. I really like Georgia.
I do too.
I like driving through Georgia,
especially North Georgia. South Georgia, you're like caught in between. You're like, man, I don't get the beach or the mountains at all. Why am I here?
Yeah, the North Georgia is pretty cool, but I like various parts of Georgia. I think it's kind of got its own distinct things. I mean, kind of like Florida does that too, because Northeast Florida is
pretty much
South Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, Orlando, Miami, Tampa are totally different.
That's a different state.
Yeah, it feels like a different state. But yeah, I kind of like Georgia. I don't know if I'd live there. But I think I'd be fine living there.
Yeah, there's only really one thing to do in Albany,
Georgia.
I
really don't like it. Like, it's not that I don't like Atlanta. I would never live in Atlanta. Way too busy.
Yeah, of course.
Right? But I love Northeast Atlanta, like the north and the east, northeast side of Atlanta.
Yeah, the burbs are cool,
suburbs
man.
are great.
The burbs are great. And the city, like if you go into the city, I mean, there's so much to do in the city.
Once you're
obviously.
there. Like when we went for the Super, that was fun. That was a good time. Where's the place that you want to go that you haven't been, Hamby?
Of all places?
No, in the States.
Oh, which state?
Next stop. Like within reason. Like, do you want to go to, like, a lot of people say Hawaii. I don't, you just said Sarah went to Hawaii?
Yeah, she just got back.
I don't, like, I really don't have this crazy desire to go to Hawaii. I mean, I would be glad to go, but I don't have it. You've never been to Hawaii, have you?
No.
But that's okay. Like, I'd rather go to Alaska before I go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I don't think I would go with you there.
No?
Nah.
I think I'm on an island there.
I mean, I have really still kind of failed to go up northeast. I mean, I've been to Buffalo and surrounding kind of places like that for Cooperstown, but I've never been to Boston or New York City.
Well, you've been to Cooperstown.
Yeah. But I never was.
You've never been to New York City?
No, or Boston.
Every guy should take a trip to New York City. It's pretty easy.
I haven't been either.
You haven't been to New York City?
Not like the city. Like I've been. I haven't been to New York City. I've been to like New York, but not like, hey, here's Times Square and all that. I haven't seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought you had been.
Nope.
We might need a road trip, fellas. Quick, we go in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Just jump on a plane at 6 a.m. Come back.
Yeah.
About 8 or 9 o'clock if you want. Now, that's probably not long enough. Want to spend a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get a lot of free time, but in about 2 months, I'm going to Oregon.
Enjoy that.
For a wedding.
Have fun. Where in Oregon?
No way. You're going to a wedding.
Shocking, right?
It's
development.
It's in Roseburg, which is, I mean,
Anywhere near Bandon Dunes.
I have no idea what that
might
is.
come Wedding crash.
But it's like an hour north of California, and maybe
okay. So kind of by the coast.
Kind of by the coast, not quite.
Okay.
So it's right under Eugene. It's down the highway on Eugene.
Any local mom and pop ice cream shops, get yourself some blue cheese ice cream.
Okay.
I know it doesn't sound that good. I'm aware. Just give it a try, Hamby.
Is that just in Oregon?
It's like an Oregon thing, I guess. That's what I was told when I had it.
Never heard of it.
It's like instead of sweet, it's like really rich. It's good. And I was skeptical. My son didn't like it, but he's a kid. But delicious.
But it was good.
I thought it was really good. And
because that's when you guys went.
When we went,
for the
yeah. Because I go like, what do you have to do in Oregon? They said go to this spot in Eugene, and they do like blue cheese ice cream. So I tried it out.
How about that?
All right.
Delicious.
I went to Portland, Oregan.
Okay.
For about a day.
What for?
We went to Nike for the Jags' new uniforms.
Huh. That's in Portland, huh?
Well, it was, I guess it's close enough.
Okay.
We flew into Portland and we're there. I forget exactly, but it's right there.
Yeah.
So
okay.
And the next time I go to Oregon, it will hopefully be for Bandon Dunes golf.
Oh, is that okay?
Which is like remote. They say it's basically like going to play in Scotland, but you're in the United States.
Spell it.
Bandon, Bandon.
Oh, okay.
Dunes. Yeah. So there you go.
All right.
We're going sightseeing. We're planning our trips.
Yeah.
Right.
We should take a trip. A show trip. It's been a while.
Might be taking a trip to AA here pretty soon. Jackson Chorio of the Milwaukee Brewers out 2 to 4 weeks with a broken hand.
He's on my fantasy team.
That's what you get for talking that smack. Just announced right now. Broke his hand. Don't know if he punched something or what. 2 to 4 weeks. Hairline fracture.
It better not be hamate bone.
It probably is hamate bone.
You love to see it.
If it's hamate bone, then he probably will suck for the rest of the year, even when he comes back.
Happening open.
Why people don't come back from that?
They don't hit well
Really?
that year. It takes them a whole season to get back to
what is it called? A ham bone?
Hamate.
Oh, hamate.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like, what's that? Which one is that?
It's in here.
Yeah. Which makes a lot of sense hitting, right?
Yeah, it's like you can't your hand is never at 100% as far as torque and snapping the barrel. And
did you see the guy that in the World Baseball Classic? I think it was in the final game they were talking about for Venezuela, who played all last year with a broken middle finger.
No, I know.
Oh, dude,
and I was like, how does that happen? I think that's pretty impressive.
I broke my finger in camp too. I didn't even say it. Look at my finger now.
Oh yeah, that thing is not going to straighten up, is it?
I can't move it anymore. Yeah, and it doesn't hurt at all. I don't know if I crushed the nerve, but yeah, this is just a thing now. This is just life.
Wow, that's wild. I actually saw a guy. I saw a guy in baseball.
I mean, I can still it doesn't hurt to punch or anything. But yeah, it just I woke up one day, I'm like, huh.
That's crazy. You have it like that. Like Howard Rowe is a legendary FSCJ baseball coach. They named the field after him.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually saw him at one of the games a couple of weeks ago, and his finger looks exactly like that.
Yeah.
So is that permanent? Is my question.
I think so. My girlfriend was freaking out because I showed her, and she was freaking out. She's like, "You gotta set it straight." I'm like, "For what? It's my pinky. It ain't gonna."
Yeah.
And maybe I didn't think because this is me being selfish. Maybe because she has to look at it maybe the rest of her life, so maybe she doesn't want to look at that. But
it'd be good for picking your nose.
Great for picking my nose. I'm not much of a pinky finger picking my nose guy. I mean,
wrong one.
Let's go with the index, right? But yeah, no pain, nothing. So whatever.
So that. But when did you do that? Mid camp or?
Yeah, probably mid camp. Yeah. So now I got.
But it hurts no hurt.
My fingers are this finger is. I did that in football.
That's jacked.
It's hard to tell.
Ah, yeah, you can see
it's jacked, so it goes off to the side, and I got 2 of them. But that's kind of like a rite of passage, man. It's like cauliflower ears.
That's pretty common.
It's like playing hockey and missing a couple teeth. But
what's interesting is it looked like you did something to the top of it instead of down near the knuckle.
Yeah, it's definitely a nerve.
It just gave up on you.
Yeah, It said, we're just going to stop working. And then, of course, and then I'm playing doctor. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Is this like Parkinson's or something, right? Because now I'm thinking like the worst case scenarios, but no, we're good. Wow. Well, yeah, because your things like can lock up, but no, just a finger. We're good.
Torrey Holt's broken finger is something, Ryan. Like, that is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's not uncommon. Like, really, I mean, everybody breaks fingers, and especially the position you played.
Yep.
Right?
I think I've told this story. Torrey Holt was my 9U flag football coach.
I don't really think you told that story.
Yeah, because his son went to Providence for a year when he came to Jacksonville. So me and his son Brandon were like best friends in class. He was only there for 1 year. I haven't talked to him since 5th grade. But anyway.
How was he as a coach?
It was awesome.
Was he?
It was awesome.
I mean, first of all, as a kid, it's like,
yeah.
But he's a good guy, too.
Unbelievable guy. But I remember the first practice, he comes out and teaches us how to catch. Basics of catching. Obviously, we know how to catch, but Torrey Holt's going to teach you how to catch, and you're going to listen because it's freaking Torrey Holt.
You better believe it.
And you saw. I remember the first time I saw his hand, I'm like, is that what it means to be an NFL receiver, or is that just him?
It helps.
And dude, all of his fingers were like, one was that way. It was like when you wake up in the morning and your hair, some hairs are going that way, and that was his fingers. I was like, holy cow, man! Like. I better learn how to catch this football.
I remember when he came to Jacksonville. Obviously, it was short-lived. It was just a year, but his that was a huge camp story. The Torrey Holt finger. That's obviously why Ryan knows. But it was like a story. I don't know if it was a story in St. Louis at the time, like when he was there, but it was a story here because somebody noticed it and was like, "What is that?" So everybody always remembers Torrey Holt's finger. Like there are probably 50 NFL guys that have passed through here that have a finger looking somewhat like that, including you.
Yeah.
But everybody talks about Torrey Holt's finger. That was probably the most memorable part of his time in Jacksonville. Man. What did he do in Jacksonville that year? I don't think it was anything much.
It wasn't a whole lot.
Yeah. I get why they brought him in, though. It's kind of cool that they brought him in, be a little veteran guy there. And
dude, they did
great guy.
Because who was the dude from Buffalo? They did it to a couple guys. Not Lee. Was it Lee Evans? No. Was it Lee Evans?
Evans. I think you're right.
There was, there's been some just like kind of random guys that had decent careers, and all of a sudden it's, Torrey Holt had obviously a historic career.
Yeah, Lee Evans was in 2012, your year.
Yeah.
Was Torrey Holt was after you?
No, he's before me, man.
Was before you.
Yeah, that was like 08.
Mm-hmm.
It was that it was right when I got here.
Yeah.
08 or 09.
Okay. 09. You're right. Yeah. Yep. He would go on to play for the Patriots after that for a year, too.
Wow.
I don't remember that one. Huh. Interesting. All right. Let's stay. Here we go.
Roseburg, Oregon.
Welcome to wherever we are. March Madness, right?
90 miles from Bandon Dunes.
Oh. I mean, you're not a big enough golfer, but if I got that close, I'd be staying. Because one of the things about Bandon Dunes is it's hard to get to.
Yeah.
So, like, you got to go to – you're flying to Eugene?
Yeah.
And I don't know how far that is from Roseburg, but it's probably like 2.5, 3 hours from Bandon Dunes.
Right.
So it's a little bit of a hike, unless you're like crazy rich and can just fly right into there.
Facts.
Wouldn't be a bad way to go. Is the whole Floyd Mayweather thing that he's bankrupt like a thing? Is that real?
I didn't hear anything.
I've been seeing that floating around lately. He made like $1.2 billion.
I have a hard time believing he's bankrupt because he doesn't drink, he doesn't party.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw something today on it too that, but I don't know what to believe anymore. So
yeah.
But is he fighting Tyson?
Well, that's I don't know.
But I think that's why it's coming up.
Oh, because they're saying he's broke because he needs the money. Maybe. I don't.
Like the thing I read said he once put $50,000 in a pool at a party and had strippers dive in for it.
Sure.
It doesn't even make a dent in all these made.
Well, I get it, but he bought like a $5 million car. He had 33 Mercedes at one time.
Yeah,
33 of them. So
I don't know.
I have no idea if this guy is right or whatever, but I've seen that floating around the last couple of weeks about Mayweather, which would seem impossible. He made so much money.
I would, especially being a promoter too. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll be back.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day. Just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I wanted to play in the NFL.
Cuts it back to her left side, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass. Say he doesn't make a tackle. You still feel like his presence is felt in every single play.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
It's one of the hot spots in the area.
Welcome you to String Sports Brewery out at the beach. Big crowd on hand tonight. The fans are here.
And now the newest hot spot at the beach is open. String Sports Brewery in Jax Beach has opened its doors with rave reviews.
We're going to be fans forever.
Cozy up to the bar, grab a seat in the sports-themed restaurant, or grab a seat outside and feel that breeze coming off the beach as the weather warms. Just like the original location in Springfield, try the popular beer menu and come for lunch or dinner too, because the food is fantastic.
We got a special guest in the house. He's happy. He's feeling good. He's Trayvon Walker.
It's where we hosted Jags Report Live in the football season, and the String Sports Brewery staff can't wait to host you. Hey, welcome back here to String Sports Brewery. And if you haven't checked out the new location in Jax Beach, you got to do it. String Sports Brewery, now with 2 locations in Springfield and now open in Jax Beach on Penman Road.
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jax PAL. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. Their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
This has been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with Jax PAL.
Nimnicht is synonymous with Jacksonville, and now in 2026, Nimnicht is celebrating 85 years of partnerships with you. Longevity equals trust, and you want a car dealership you can trust. Thousands of vehicles sold, generations of families, all part of the Nimnicht family of dealerships. My family has been part of the Nimnicht family for almost 20 of those 85 years, and I've told you about all the different vehicles that we've purchased. But it's not about the cars and the trucks. It's about the service and also the Nimnicht relationships that expand all around the community.
Congratulations to Jordan Matthews, our committed to the uncommitted player of the year.
Nobody but Nimnicht. They are there for you and your causes, your car buying experience, and they are there for you 24 hours a day at nimnichtbuickgmc.com. Experience professional grade with big inventory and even bigger savings. And Jacksonville's only Car Bravo certified dealership. Nobody but Nimnick for 85 years. This milestone belongs to you.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Name all these players. And I understand, like, it's kind of small.
Yeah.
But, like, I know I couldn't name them all.
Yeah, the Rockies guy I'm not getting.
I think I want to pay more attention overall to baseball this year, like day to day.
I don't even see a guy for the Rockies. Where are you seeing him?
Straight up, right in the middle.
He's pretty
bottom
big.
middle.
Yeah, he's taking
right above Skeens.
Oh, that's
Well, let's
Carson Goodman.
Okay. Well, let's get Jackson Troy out of here. Carson Goodman, like I know who that is. Let's get Jackson Troy out of here, huh? He's not opening day anything.
Carson Goodman. Is he good?
Not really.
But
the Rockies is terrible,
guy.
right?
It's the Rockies, so we got to put somebody on.
I don't think I know the White Sox guy above Vlad. I think I got everybody but him. He's the one that's escaping me.
I cannot find.
He's underneath. Start at the very top. Jose Ramirez and Ohtani, and go down.
Okay.
White Sox helmet.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything. Where are the Red Sox on there?
Didn't make it, huh?
Are they next to the Cubs?
No, Roman Anthony's
Is
next
it Roman
to Acuna
Anthony?
on the right.
Yeah. I figured that would be.
Oh,
there are a lot of good. Yeah. Listen, this is one thing we have said about baseball. There are a lot of stars. And, I mean, look, they still put Mike Trout out there for the Angels.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But
it's kind of all they got.
But there are a lot of stars in Major League Baseball. And I think they are doing a better job of pushing them out there. But they're fun guys to watch, man. I love watching Tatis play.
Who does Skeens got today?
He has the Mets.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I can't wait to for him to call them up.
You got to tune in to see if he's got a new pitch? Because I feel like now that's kind of the thing with Skeens, where it's like it's almost must-see TV opening day because you got to see if he's got his new pitch. Because last year was the Splunker?
Yeah.
The Splinker? Yeah, like is he going to unveil something new this year?
Yeah,
where it's like, oh, we don't even know what to call that. It's almost like it's like a wrestling move, like when a new wrestling. So like when like a new wrestler comes out and it's like, and this finisher's the what up, like that's what Paul Skeens is. That's cool, man.
I wonder if we probably would have seen it in the WBC, but yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe.
You think you think he would have debuted a new pitch
Well,
there?
yes, because that's valuable mount time that guys need still to use to get ready for the season. So even though that would have way outweighed, I don't want to show this beforehand. He would have needed to war that in on a game mount against actual hitters.
Yeah, how old is the sweeper, would you say?
It seems like it's 4 years old.
About 4, yeah. Right?
It didn't exist before COVID. It did not.
Yeah, so like in terms of making some stuff, now I mean I kind of get it. It actually is a cool sounding pitch too, and makes a lot of literary sense, right? I mean, like
sweeps off a table.
Absolutely, like you could see it, and especially like I vision more from a lefty. I know there are righties, but I mean it used to be called a slider probably on that pitch, and now it's definitely more sweepy. But I thought it was interesting. I was talking to some of the shrimp guys yesterday, and one of their top prospects. I was just asking them because like what these guys, by the way, athlete-wise. I mean, we talk about you. He had a chance to go play linebacker at LSU and play baseball.
Oh, cool. Wow.
And he got drafted on day one of the draft. He's like, I'm going to play.
Nice.
Sure. And so guy played both at LSU. Now, how long would they have let him play at LSU? I don't know. But pretty cool story. And so he's one of their top prospects. So it's working out pretty well for him in the Marlins organization. And so I asked him what he had. He had a fastball change, curveball, slider, and they like asked him to develop a sweeper this offseason. So it's interesting how they like that's part of their development.
Yeah,
but that's the pitch that they want. Like organizationally, they want a guy to be able to throw a sweeper.
Okay.
And so I
mean,
guess you give it a
much
whirl,
different
right?
I mean, it's just a kind of a mix between a normal curveball and a slider. So it's not Mike.
Yeah, but this
You
is
don't
like this isn't. You can try it, but can you execute it? And like you learn, by the time you're out of high school or through college or where you're getting drafted, you basically have like a 3-pitch mix that you're really good at.
Right.
Right? And maybe somebody has a fourth something. But
it's pretty much just them asking him to have a little bit more depth on his slider.
Essentially, yeah. And they just want the more the breakout. So I just thought that was pretty interesting that they would. Again, these guys never stop learning. It would be like, what was the move in relationship to you? What was the move you learned in the NFL, maybe from a pass rush standpoint, when you got there that you didn't?
It wasn't in your
there
bag.
One that you didn't know wasn't in your bag at all? And because again, in college you can just overpower people. A lot of guys do this, by the way, at your position. They get to the league, they've overpowered people. They're more athletic, but they don't have the actual like repertoire to be able to use the whole skill set. And by 3 or 4 years in, then some develop it.
Yeah, I mean, I think primarily because like you know kind of pass rush moves, right? Like you learn those early on. But I think the games that you run are definitely more conducive to NFL than even college. Because especially where I played in college, like you get by with your athleticism and your strength and your speed. So you don't have to rely necessarily on like scheming against like great offensive linemen where you got to run games. So I would say just the whole games aspect of it. Like we ran some games, but like the one that was like the light bulb going off or the aha moment would have been Coffee House, where we had Pat Russ was our game caller, and the sign for Coffee House was like you're sipping coffee. And basically Coffee House is that instead of actually running a game, you run a fake game. So you act like you look at each other and then you just keep on rushing straight. And you got to set it up. You don't go off the get-go with the Coffee House. But, like, say you run, like, a text game or an exit game. So, say, like, I go set a pick for pot roast. I do well. I come off scot-free. I hit the quarterback. All right, so we win that exchange. So, the next time, pot roast would go, okay, let's do a Coffee House now. And basically, I would give the exact same look where, all right, I'm going to look at the guard, and then the tackle's going to say, pass it off. But I just look at him, and then I just keep on pass rushing.
You're dinking him.
That's a Coffee House. Yeah, so that one was always kind of like the fun one just because, you're essentially trying to fake out the guy in front of you.
That's pretty good. Now, just out of curiosity.
Real quick, so if you ever see somebody go like this, watch out for the Coffee House.
Do you think that's like across the board called a Coffee House, or do you think that was here because of Maxwell?
No, I mean, every team I played on was the Coffee House.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wonder where that came from.
Well, I think because like you're lackadaisical going out there to get a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like you're selling it.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
But that's probably been around the league for decades then.
Yeah. I mean, like honestly, I don't even know like how the games are operated now.
Yeah.
Because some like when Detroit we had wristbands, right? So like Sue was the game caller, but we also had a wristband. So like Chris, now we're getting super in depth or whatever.
No, that's cool,
Chris,
I like it.
Chris Krasherik, who was our defensive line coach at the time, he would put like a number and then put the number, look at a wristband. This is what we're doing.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask you. Like, do you guys get to call the game, or is it always coming from the sideline?
It depends. So every team ran things a little differently. Predominantly, the game caller was always the 3 technique, simply because he's in the middle.
Yeah.
Right. And usually we had say of what we wanted to do because it's more about the feel of the game than it is actually like calling out certain plays. Like, hey, if you feel like your tackle's oversetting you, let's get an exit going, right? But then there's some teams when I played where like the Lions were a classic example of this, where they like were so in depth with their game plan where it's like we're running these games, you don't really have a say.
I got you. That might be a cool story. Mm-hmm. Kind of go in depth with that, like you said. I mean, how the games change. Maybe we'll get you to do it.
Okay, I got you.
With the guys, that'll be good.
Yeah,
I kind of like that. I like that inside. I mean, again, it might be tale as old as time, and I understand a lot of like there are just so many people now that didn't play football that are so in tune with football that I don't think you know some of those nuanced things. I think we take some. I mean, there's really no reason for me to know that nuanced thing. Other than if you want to tell a story, right? And even if you really think about it in conversation, whether you're a defensive coordinator, coach, or defensive player, over the years, I don't really feel like there's a lot of talk about the games that are played. Now, you might reference it quickly, but they really don't talk about it. It's usually, we just assume like a guy beat a guy one-on-one. That's why he got a sack.
Yeah.
Like most of the time. Now, if you want to go, if you got logs to break down a tape or you break down a tape, then you might see it, right? It unveils itself there. That might be a fun one. to see how they've changed, if anything's changed.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Because, like, I mean, it's really hard to tell even on like a TV broadcast. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes you'll see guys go like this, exit, text,
Yeah. And you see that. But and here's the other side of it. Also show you why those offensive linemen can be so smart and have to be.
Oh, for sure, man.
Right?
Yep.
I mean,
yeah, I mean, like, not only do you have to know the what you're snapping on, like, and that's hard enough already, and know the play and where you're setting, but also you have to, like, kind of diagnose of, okay, because it's going to be a game, they're going to pass this guy off. Like, I don't envy offensive linemen at all.
Yeah, it's tough gig. Hey, let's talk some food. What do you got for us, Hamby?
Well, first I figured I'd give you my monologue.
Oh, you want to go that way? Okay,
yes.
Good. We wait all year for this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is something like that.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
So this is, I think
you should start doing this to your team as a coach on opening day.
I don't think it would be received.
I said this by the way. I said this by the way last night on TV. You know what's crazy to me? We're living in a baseball world, right? We do a show and on Wednesdays, no gate fees and everything. High school baseball season has 2 weeks left in the regular season, and we're talking about opening day.
Yeah,
the pros. Wow. It's fascinating. It's like it's so weird to say opening day. I mean, we were talking about baseball for the last 2 months around here, Hamby.
100%. 100%. All right, you guys ready?
Let's get it.
Is this a music bed that you played?
I heard this in yoga last night.
You should have had your brother come in here and play.
Opening day, 2026. What a day it could be. That's if it weren't ruined by the clowns running MLB. Half the team's tomorrow, the other half today. They even made us watch a sideshow last night on Netflix. Judge 4Ks. Throw in the fact that we had to hear another Oos. I watched Jey Uso's terrible wrestling on Mondays. I gotta watch him say play ball now too. I haven't even gotten to the Braves, whose season already seems cursed. I still got them winning despite Profar's dumb A and finishing in first. We all know the story of the season. Can anyone beat the Dodgers in LA? If we're honest, the answer is probably no. But that's not the promise of opening day. There's not one thing that can taint this day because it's not the past that makes it so great. It's the promise of the future. A clean slate. Anything can happen when the first guy steps to home plate. That includes the newness of ABS and a lot of helmet tapping. Umpires exposed, but not having to deal with managers snapping. The sun is shining bright in our eyes. This year, 162 chances, no goodbyes. For on this day, all hearts agree there's nowhere else we'd rather be, where spring begins and dreams all play in the golden glow of opening day.
Do you want to know where my mind is going through this whole thing?
No. Yes.
Yeah?
Well done, by the way.
Hold on. Was that you wrote that? Or was that ChatGPT?
No, I wrote it.
Was that ChatGPT?
That was,
I could have done it that way.
If you would have closed your eyes and listened to that, and you could picture it, that was like Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Like in Whoville. Yeah. Like the Gracious Soul.
It was. That's a good call.
That was Dr. Seuss-ish.
It's a good rhythm to that.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Please donate to Tanika's book for kids.
Now we're talking.
There you go.
You should. Action News Jacks.
It
almost was like a Modelo commercial.
The song was.
That's good. Hamby, I kind of like that. Like, I think you read it pretty well, too. We might have to. Can we do one of those, like, every Jags game on Monday?
Sure.
The Monday monologue.
Yeah.
Monday monologue.
Presented by.
I like this. Modelo.
Oh, man.
That's good.
All right. We have some eats. So one of the most, I guess, every team, it seems like is doing it. Actually, I didn't see the Braves, ironically. But they're all putting out, what's new to eat. And I've kind of, over the last week or so, created a little bed of all of the ones that I've seen. So we're gonna go one by one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10.
All right.
And you're just gonna go similar to the Girl Scout cookies yesterday. Give me 1 through 10, and based off of likelihood that if you were at this ballpark, you would try it.
Okay.
All right.
Because there's something about this that gets every time I see these, I'm like, wow, that's a hell of a concoction. And maybe if I was 25, I'd be like, that would be cool to try.
Oh,
but right now, most of the time, I'm like, dude, I couldn't eat for the rest of the week if I had
That's what
that.
I'm saying.
Like, I feel like I'm going to die if I eat that
Yeah.
thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
at
my
my
mouth
age
gets
now,
watering.
it doesn't feel good eating stuff like that.
No,
the
it doesn't.
after effect is not
Well,
good.
yeah, I mean, because you have to deal with the after effects. But like, everything I see, and even like I remember who had the crickets. That was Seattle. Had fried crickets, and like, do I want to eat an insect? No. But if I'm at a baseball game and it's an option, like
Might
just to
try
say
it.
that I did it, like yeah. So anytime I
I am
see
like
any
that.
of these, it's like I want to try it.
Yeah, I am like that.
Yeah. All right, what do you got for
So
us,
we
Sam?
start in. We're gonna start in Seattle.
All right.
No
Set 'em
fried
up.
crickets?
No crickets.
Okay.
This
Sushi?
one got my attention more so for the display.
Good display.
Great display. No idea the cost, so I'm not including costs in any of these.
Probably thank God, huh?
Yeah, because this is probably Seattle. It's probably
Yeah.
$50.
I bet it's like $32
Seattle.
or something at least.
Yes, we're gonna go
They tax
crab
everything.
nachos, Old Bay fries,
Not bad.
chicken tenders, and more. Not really sure what the more is. Maybe that's the sauce.
Yeah, probably.
Um,
That does not look bad.
that looks pretty good, and I'm not even really a
So the
seafood guy.
crab dip is there. So that's where the crab comes in. It's the nachos part.
Yeah, that's
The
what I'm
Old Bay
wondering.
fries can't go wrong with Old Bay.
Oh, Old Bay is fantastic. Chicken tenders. Okay, so I'm confused. Where are the crab nachos?
I think, Austin, see that dip on the side?
Sure.
So I'm assuming there's some nacho chips in there with the fries. That's probably hard to see. That's what I'm going to go with.
Oh, are like the nachos like under the boat? Does the boat come apart?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm looking for chips. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I think they might be underneath the fries there.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to assume that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves because we've got a lot to break down here. It's a solid 9. Like I'm a sucker for fish and chips and chicken tenders and everything. Like that checks a lot of boxes. And plus, like the container is really cool.
The container,
'Cause
the
you can keep that.
presentation is good.
Yeah,
I know you're a Food Network guy sometimes.
I am.
Presentation is good.
9 out of 10 for me.
I'm I'd probably go a little more 8 to leave some room for something else.
I like it.
So I'll probably go 8 out of 10.
All right, we're going to go up to St. Louis for a birria ramen bowl. Shredded beef tossed in birria sauce and served over ramen noodles with onion, cilantro, and lime wedge.
Where'd you say this was from? Do you know?
That's
St. Louis
Cardinals.
Oh, Cardinals.
So it's, yeah, and once again, taking away my hatred for the Cardinals away, this is a 1. Dude, think about like you go to a baseball game, you need foods that you can dip, and I don't want
I agree with
chopsticks
that.
or a fork, and I'm eating pasta at a baseball game in a crowd.
I would agree with that.
That's a 1.
Like
and
that-
like,
Yeah, it's one of the problems with Yankee Stadium has this. They've got like sushi and all these pasta things, and I'm like, why would I eat that at a baseball game?
also like ramen's ramen. Like you don't really have bad
is
ramen.
true, man.
You
I go
have
get
good ramen,
99
but like
cent.
this ain't gonna be good. Like this ain't gonna be fantastic ramen. This is a 1. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go a little higher. I won't be that hard of a judge because I'm not a Cardinals hater. But I'm kind of stuck in like the
I'm a pasta at a baseball
3
game,
mode.
Ooh, man. Okay.
You liked it more than that, Andy?
Andy, you like it?
No.
Yeah, it's stupid to have pasta at a baseball game.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
All right, up in
It's the
Boston.
Netflix edition of concessions.
This
I've
is
seen this one.
your Rhode Island and Boston mashup. This is lobster poutine, and
That's not bad now.
I love
I'm not
That's not bad.
sure all that's inside of that, but
Well, you can see the lobster.
Yeah.
You got
Seen
the
enough.
cheese.
Yep.
You got most everything that's in
Price
that
aside.
dish.
Price aside.
Price aside.
Price aside.
That's a little cheap on the presentation. But I'm in.
10.
Listen, I can't go to Fenway Park without getting this Italian sausage, peppers and onions, mustard. So I would go with that first. But this isn't a bad idea now. I'm like, I'm giving it. I'm going to stay up there with the 8.
okay.
I'm going 9.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean that looks delicious.
It really does look good.
All right, let's check in on a few desserts. So these
This
next
is the
couple,
one I saw. This is wild.
these next couple that I'm going to show you, they didn't release an official description. So we're 100% going off the IDAR here as far as what we're looking at. I'm seeing ice cream, Kit Kat. I'm seeing
Nutter Butters.
Thank you so much.
I got you, man.
I'm seeing caramel popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
And some kind of cookie.
The Nutter Butter stuff
granola?
is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm a Nutter Butter. And you see the caramel and the ice cream below.
Okay.
So this just looks like a huge cookie ice cream.
But real quick, is this a shake, you think? Or is it just like a float?
However you can
I think
get
it's
it.
more shake with all that in it.
Okay.
I really like
maybe,
this
I mean,
one.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm sipping on it or if I've got to like.
I don't think
eat it.
you're
I
sipping.
think you're. Yeah, you got the spoon out for that.
Okay.
Probably a little using of the hands.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
also you finish it off with either just drinking it up or straw. I really like this one, to be honest, because I'm not a big dessert guy, and there's a lot of stuff I don't like. I like everything in this.
Okay.
Like I like the look of it, the presentation. I'll eat a Kit Kat. The Nutter Butters are fantastic. The Cracker Jack stuff is on point at a ball game. To me, this is like a 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
For my taste buds, this is a 10.
I'm going like a 5.
Wow.
Kit Kats are kind of. I'm not
a big
I'm
Kit
not
Kat
overrated.
I think Kit Kats suck. Yeah. I mean,
Really?
yeah. They're. Yeah. And
Great commercial
Nutter Butters.
promos of all time.
Oh, I mean, are we looking at Kit Kats for our possible sponsor? I think we'll be all right. Nutter Butters are pretty good and everything, but like I'm just trying
They
to
are
figure
good.
out. I'm trying to figure out like how I would attack this thing, and then I get ahead of my
it does
beard,
seem-
It's a
and
lot,
like
yeah.
if I'm sitting next to somebody, like it's too much for me. So yeah, 5.
All right, this should be a lot easier. Straw included. This is down in Tampa. Just a chocolate ice cream with whipped cream, and you get the brownie and the cone.
Yeah, that's
some people are suckers for the cone.
checks a lot of boxes.
I would love to just point out the stock image of the helmet that behind. That is definitely not belong to anybody who actually plays on the Rays. So that's pretty cool. Thoughts?
I'm gonna give this a solid 7.
Yeah, this is
I like this one better.
I like the simplicity of it.
simplicity, but I love the brownie and the cone. It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Really, really nice touch, because now you don't have to worry about like you get it, because we've been in baseball games. You get an ice cream cone, it's melting. You got to lick it. Nope. Now we can just go at our own pace, sip on it a little bit, dip the cone. You get the brownie. Yeah, I think it's a great dessert. Give me a 7.
Yeah, and this isn't again for my appetite, but I can appreciate it here, and I think it's pretty simplistic but good. So I'm going to stay on that 7 as well. I think this one's a good one.
Okay. We'll go straight up to Philadelphia. I believe this is Fruity Pebbles, obviously, with the vanilla ice cream. And it looks like it may be like a strawberry drizzle with the donut.
Okay. See, I thought it was fried ice cream for a second.
Ah.
No, it's a donut.
That's a donut over there.
This isn't Philly?
I'm almost. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that
mean,
looks like it would be.
Okay.
I mean, I get it can't be Texas
It's got
because
blue seats. I don't know if the stock again.
It doesn't
shot.
scream Philly at you. I don't think.
I honestly think this looks like a third grade class came up with it, which sometimes could be good, but it's not doing much for me. It's not like creative enough. It's almost like just throw this here, throw this here, throw that there. Like I feel like you can get this almost anywhere. I'm going with a 4.
This is a 2. Yeah, like presentation. Yeah. And like I don't know, like I love donuts. Ice cream's good, but like you don't gotta mix them to get because then the donut's gonna get soggy.
Yeah, I don't love that. And by the way, here's the other thing. What is that?
This is an
Fruity
abomination
Pebbles kind of thing.
Yeah,
like those will be soft
this
too.
sucks.
you
Yeah.
probably won't even really
You
get
know
to
what?
taste them.
You know what? 0. Sorry, Kim Possible, but your Phillies are getting a 0 here.
If it's the Phillies.
If it's the Phillies.
It could be like the Nationals.
That's a good point.
So it could be a high
Definitely
school.
Nationals.
This could be a high school concession
Yeah,
stand
it does
item. They're just trying to make it.
It's a T-ball team.
All right, go up to Chicago. Strawberry on the side with the hot churro. I'm a
You
sucker
hate
for a
the Cubs.
churro.
And I hate the Cubs, but man, I like me a good churro.
I really don't know. I mean, this is probably just me
How
being
did Milwaukee
uncultured.
do the churro? Like that would be
so what?
good.
Oh,
Milwaukee
Jackson, the Jackson Trail. I like that.
What does a strawberry have to do with a churro?
Presentation.
I think a little presentation.
Well, then don't put it on a paper little plastic thing.
Do people not like strawberries?
On a lunch tray.
But Hammy, it looks like the strawberries are cut, so I assume like you garnish with the cut strawberries.
Yeah, which good call.
By the way, that'd be delicious
That's
with
pretty
churros.
good.
It's a 10.
I like it's a 10. I'm going more like an 8. I like this too though.
But
simple, it can be better.
How I guess how do you eat?
I don't think this is crazy messy.
No. Well, see, I'm trying to picture this. Is this gooey and like sticky, or is it like because
I think it's
churros are usually hard.
That looks gooey to me.
That's what I'm saying. So then you got to like a knife and a fork because then you're getting dock points.
Now you. I feel like you'd be able to pick this up and eat it. Now you're going to get a little messy.
But with the strawberries that are cut, it leads me to believe that this is meant to be eaten with a knife and fork.
I don't want a knife and a fork.
Yep. So then, sorry, Chicago. Now we're going to.
You went from an 8 to a 5.
No,
or 4.
No, I had a 10. I'm going 8 here because I love churros still, but you're not getting a 10.
San Diego. This is a pretzel covered with s'mores. So you got marshmallow.
That is good.
Hershey graham cracker over a long pretzel. Extra whipped cream on the side if desired.
I'll take the whipped cream.
See, I'm a savory pretzel guy myself, but this does look pretty good.
It's a good concept. Can't go wrong with that s'mores idea.
Yeah, a little messy, I think.
No doubt.
Yeah, you need a bigger plate than that thing's on. I like it. I'm going 7.
I'll say 7. It would have been higher, but I feel like the messy factor here is going to be a little too much for me. Look at it. Yeah.
All right, I
don't know how you corral that thing.
Yeah.
I have 2 more.
Wrangle that bad boy in.
I've been saving this one. Brent, you've been saving your 10, and I think this has got to be it right here.
There we go. That's good.
Uncrusted
Blue Jays.
I don't really have a good look at it.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you a better look. I'm going to give you a better look. But I had to show you the sign.
You're
first.
checking a lot of boxes here, man.
That's a nice looking name tag.
Uncrustables.
Yeah, that's it. That's a 10, huh?
French. Wow,
Whoa.
That's good.
Once again, knife and fork, though.
I think
you might be able to pick that up.
I think you can pick that up, man. That's good. Great idea. Great concept. Yeah, this is a 10. This is an 11.
10. Yep.
Good stuff. All right, we got one more.
That's a good idea.
I wanted to bring it back close to home. Jumbo Shrimp. Got a decent look at what some of the stuff they're offering.
I got something for them, too.
This was very intriguing to me, and I'll take this full in just a second. Okay, you're going to throw a little pork barbecue on top of a hot dog with some mac and cheese.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
I think I'm going to be all in.
That's really good.
Like, I really want that.
That'll hunt.
Yeah,
I'll eat that.
So, and we've got it in a couple different varieties here.
Yeah, they got the bowls. There's a lot of mac and cheese thrown in to the upgrades this year.
Yeah.
My mouth is watering now.
So, I'm really looking, me personally, I'm looking at the hot dog. Because then that's best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, I'm getting a hot dog I don't necessarily want to eat out of a bowl at a ballpark. I will.
Sure.
But if I can eat that same concoction
I agree.
in a dog bun, oh, yeah, I think I'm all in
I'm
there.
not even like a huge mac and cheese fan, but if it's a good mac and cheese, that thing could be a home run, man.
Hot dog's a great vessel for mac and cheese and some pork there.
I think
like
what
it.
else? Liv said they also have a new tuna sandwich this year, which I think is kind of weird at the ballpark, but we'll see. And also some deli stuff. You know what's interesting about the shrimp I learned yesterday is they don't, a lot of places will do like the Delaware North, I think is what like the Jags do, where they have a place come in and do their food.
Mm-hmm.
The shrimp do all their food in-house.
Cool.
So I'm assuming it gives you a lot more leeway as well, like what to do and have some fun with it. Nice. But, yeah, and Rip, did you get the cheesesteak, Rip? Because they were pushing the cheesesteak out there as well. And I didn't know if that was a new item this year or not, but the shrimp pushed that out the other day. So I kind of like the ballpark game of trying the new stuff. And it's not the first. Like, remember the College World Series, I think, unveils something every year. And I'm sure, I wouldn't be surprised, like at the Final Four or some of these other ones, there's something that's crazy. I think we bought one at one of the ballparks. We tried something that was kind of insane and stupidly expensive at one of the ballparks on our tour a couple of years ago.
Okay.
But it wasn't like a dessert or anything like that. So, Hamby, what was your favorite one? We judged him.
Yeah.
Uncrustable things were good. That was good.
That was really good.
Yeah. And I like the Diamondback shake. I really think that thing looked like, okay, I'd try that.
I think the Nutter Butter would have been my.
That was
I would
the
have
Diamondbacks one.
tried to challenge myself to find a way of how to eat it. And then honestly, the jumbo shrimp. I think that's
good. I think Rip's saying they have 2-foot sausage and 2 beers for
$25.
Slammer and Chugger. Good.
That's cool.
All right.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
You going bratwurst or hot dog at a baseball game?
Depends on where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair.
I'm not like I
Major
told
league
you.
game.
I'm at the sausage, peppers, and onions at a
Major League
Fenway.
game?
Like if I go to Fenway, I don't get a Fenway Frank, that's their regular hot dog.
Yeah.
I'll get that instead. And usually, by the way, you get that outside the ballpark, and it's even better at one of the stands, like just right outside.
Yeah.
You know, the carts.
Yep.
Probably cheaper too.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. But yeah, I'm like a sucker for that one. Like that's tops on the list. Like can't go by and not get it.
To me, it's just north and south. South. If I'm in the south, I'm getting a hot dog. If I'm in the north, I'm getting a brat.
Okay.
Well, here's my favorite of all of it. Even beyond that is if somebody's got a little kielbasa.
Oh yeah, man. Yep. I mean, you got the Polish, you got the kielbasa.
But I do love a brat.
Italian, German.
Yeah, brats are.
That's why, I mean, hey.
Sucker for a brat,
I'm not
man.
trying to hype up Milwaukee, but, Milwaukee does it right in terms of.
Like, how good is the ballpark brat at Milwaukee?
That's what they're known
on
for.
Point.
Yeah, that's what they're known for. I mean, they race them, for the seventh inning. But
they better be good.
Yeah, because you get your you have a choice. You got the American hot dog, you got the kielbasa, the Polish.
Oh, you do have kielbasa there.
You have the kielbasa. You have the German. You have the chorizo. I think there's one more that they got, but yeah,
okay.
They
got the whole line of them.
They have the whole gambit, Brent. they run the whole gambit out there for you.
Yeah, I like them all.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
yeah.
I mean, we should. I thought about it. But I thought about it a little. I thought about it a little bit too late. We should have had a little bit of a cookout.
Dang.
Like we should maybe next year plan for that on opening day.
Yeah,
man.
Little cookout somewhere. I don't know, but that would be fun. Making burgers, brats, and dogs. I did it one year for the kids. I think they were home for school, or maybe it's when they got home from school, MLB opening day.
Sure.
And we did like the whole hot dogs, Cracker Jacks, peanuts. We had everything.
That's cool.
Which was kind of fun. That
awesome.
was a fun deal. Not anymore. All right. Let's take a break. Brent and Austin Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. DJ Lagway.
Ooh.
Did you hear what he said about Florida? That will be on the plate and the menu when we come back.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. There are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
Hi, I'm Greg Mackey from Cycles of Jacksonville. Whether you're looking for a side-by-side, ATV, motorcycle, or scooter, Honda has what you need.
The Honda Talon. Ultimate performance meets family-friendly fun. Prices starting at $363 a month. Or the sporty Honda CBR 650 starting at an affordable $204 a month.
Stop by and choose your adventure from a full line of Honda products. Only at Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic Boulevard. Family owned and operated since 1983.
Hello, I'm Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Since 2003, our firm has fought exclusively for the rights of men in family law. Divorce, modification of child support, alimony, custody, and more, all for men. A father is vitally important to a child's life, and being a man is not a reason to pay more in child support or alimony. I'm a single father. I get it. If you have a divorce or other family law issue, contact Kenny Lay and Associates at divorcemenonly.com.
Welcome inside the Armor Guard exterior and gutter helmet showroom. There's a lot going on, like glass exteriors, replacement windows, and down there we have the retractable screens and awnings, plus hurricane protection. Let's talk more about those gutters, and to do that, we bring in Kevin. He's the owner, he's the expert. Why Gutter Helmet?
Well, Gutter Helmet is truly the only maintenance-free product. It lets the trash and debris go on the ground, the water wraps around and goes inside. Unlike filters, they sit on top of the gutters, and the trash and debris build up on top of filters, which requires maintenance. With Gutter Helmet, we're going to keep you off the ladder, the most dangerous thing in your garage. With Gutter Helmet, you'll never clean your gutters again. So get off the ladder and put on the helmet. Gutter Helmet.
Get a free estimate at gutterhelmetofnorthflorida.com. You can also call 904-762-7779 or visit the showroom on St. John's Bluff Road in Jacksonville.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu list to scroll down to the search feature. Then, use the remote to enter Action News Jax into the search bar, and then click Action News Jax thumbnail. Once you see this screen, go ahead and select Add App. Wait a few seconds for it to install. Once it finishes installing, press the star button on your remote and click on Move App or Move App to the top. Finally, select the app back on your home screen to open it. Now you can watch all the great content on Action News Jax Now. Live daily breaking news.
We have breaking news happening right now in Clay County.
First alert weather and traffic.
Looks like we have a tornado warning. Let's take a look at that.
Action Sports Jax 24/7.
We've got the Brent and Austen Show daily, live sporting events, and long-form interviews you can't see anywhere else.
And shows like Law and Crime and much more. And that's how you access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Welcome back here to the network. You know, I said something earlier in the show, and just a quick thought on it. I don't get you guys. I don't really see a lot of this kind of conversation out there, and I know I've mentioned it a couple of times, but it's usually in specific seasons. So we'll get to June, and we'll talk about the College Baseball World Series or some of the fun stuff with the NCAA baseball tournament that gets a lot of eyeballs now. I mean, college baseball has done really well. And then we have the conversation there. Then we might have it around the college football season with what we saw, I think, with some of the good games, specifically Miami and Indiana in the national championship game. And I've been really clamoring for the last couple of months that I think this is the time in the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament that we are going to get real quality games. And if you look at the matchups, it looks pretty good on paper. Now, I have no idea. Who knows? Maybe we'll have some blowouts. But it looks really good on paper in some of the matchups. They're intriguing to me. And I think we're going to get some fun stuff. I've said Sweet 16 games, I think, will feel like Elite 8 games. I think Elite 8 games will feel like Final Four or championship games. And you could see the matchup there. So, overall, we hate – I think there's this underbelly of we don't love what's going on in college sports right now. Now, we kind of get it. It's there. What's it going to look like in 5 years? Who knows? But it is what it is. I was just playing in the break a John Calipari soundbite where he was talking about someone was asking him, he's so used to playing freshmen, and he's playing guys that are 23 and 24 years old, which is a pretty good question to Calipari. He's like, well, what do you mean, 25, 26, 27-year-olds, guys with beards, guys with children, guys on their second wife. So he's joking around about it. But that's the landscape we're in, and he suggested, hey, we should put a cap on this thing, right? Like if you're 25 years old and older, you can't play, or when you're 25, whatever. Like maybe they get to that point. But the reason I bring all that up is we seem like we're uncomfortable with the college sports landscape with NIL and transfer portal. I don't think people talk about enough that we're getting some real quality stuff. Now, should we? Probably. These guys are experienced. They're older. But I think more of the same. We used to have to get Butler being a Cinderella team because they had played together for 4 years, right? And they were now 22 years old, and they're playing Kentucky, who's a bunch of one-and-doners or very young. And so now that's why we would say that team can beat that team. Heck yeah, Kentucky's way more talented. Those guys are going to make $1 bazillion in the NBA. But for right now, that experience, that veteran play, the unity of that team, the chemistry can win. Well, now everybody's maybe doesn't have the chemistry and the unity because they're all been there about a year, but they do have the veteran, the experience, the grown men playing, and that's in every sport. Indiana was full of 22, 23, 24-year-olds in football. So what it's given us, I think, is a pretty damn high quality of competition when you get to this part of the tournament in this case, or the playoff in football's case, or the NCAA tournament in baseball, where the margins are already slimmer anyway, even in the old days. I think it's good stuff, like high-quality playing.
Yeah, it's high-quality playing. I think the issue people have, though, it's top-heavy high-quality playing. Like, the top teams are really, really good. Like, this weekend, we expect them to be some really good games because, well, the best teams are obviously playing. What we enjoyed, though, was those Cinderella stories where they had played together because that was the ultimate equalizer. It used to be talent versus experience. And now it's blended itself, and then you blend that with NIL, and it's like you lose a little luster of the game. So we're still going to get quality basketball games. Don't get it twisted. But there are quality basketball games from a lot of schools that are well known. Yeah. And that to me is the issue.
Well, but I would say this. Cinderella usually goes home right about now anyway. You know, even if you make the Sweet 16, what do you get? 3 teams that maybe are a Cinderella team? You might get maybe in a good year, 3 of them. Now, once in a while, you get a VCU and a George Mason to the Final Four.
You got an NC State. Well, what was NC State last year? Weren't they Final Four? Or 2 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah, with that big lefty.
I think it would have been a couple years ago. Because last year nobody. I think it was chalky last year.
Okay, so maybe 2 years ago then.
What were they like?
They were the Cinderella. I mean, because like what?
Were they 11 seed?
Something like
that. They might have been 11, but kind of like Texas.
That they had but see, this felt different than Texas.
Yeah,
because like the
11 seed, 2024, DJ Burns.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like
it was fun. Yeah.
I feel like everybody fell in love with DJ Burns.
Yeah. Did they make the Final Four, Hamby?
So they beat number 6 Texas Tech, 14 Oakland, 2 Marquette, and Duke before falling to Purdue in the Final Four. That was, I think that was Edey, right?
That probably was Edey.
That was Edey.
Yeah, because it was Burns and Edey in the Final Four.
Okay, so then you had 11, 14 seed.
Right, because Oakland did beat, it Kentucky?
It might have been. Oh, Oakland, by the way, was one of those teams, right? They were older. They had been together a bit.
That was the white 3-point shooter with the the crazy what do they call that kind of hair? Golly,
I'm waiting to see where you go with this because I know exactly what you're talking about. But I don't know what
Widow's Peak.
Oh, Widow's Peak.
But he had a straight triangle on his head. Jack Golke.
Yep.
Straight triangle.
That's good.
Hammy, what do you think? I mean, do you think this is better? Like, are we watching better games? Because, listen, the complaint a lot of times this time of year is, okay, now you get to the NCAA. Now you get a Cinderella. Cute story. Great. Love it. It is part of the dance. I love it. We love it. But now you go tonight and you get a 15-point game. Right?
I mean, you're going to get a 15-point game tonight probably anyway.
Well, maybe we don't. I mean, that bracket, the one bracket with like St. John's and everybody in
Let me tell you this: if Acuff has a C+ game,
well, then
Arizona's going to win by 18 points.
Yeah, so there might be, but I don't think we're getting a boatload of those. We'll see. Maybe we do, and maybe my point.
I mean, we
is
probably
proved.
need to go back to the Sweet 16 last year.
But I do. Again,
I understand what you're saying.
This isn't a recency bias thing. This isn't just about right now. I've been saying this really for the last couple of years. Again, I can complain about a lot of things in college baseball, and I do. But I also am like, college baseball is maybe the most entertaining it's ever been, and the depth of play in college baseball is the best it's ever been. Like, the absolute best. And partly because guys are getting paid, so they're not going to pro baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now, look, the one-and-dones, you don't necessarily have to be a one-and-done and go to the NBA if you're a college kid. You're getting paid millions.
Yeah.
So in a weird way, those things I feel like have helped just make it a better product.
Brett, I'm trying to develop this as I don't know if we as fans care that much about the quality of play. Sometimes when we watch a game, in the past, in March Madness, that's Kentucky or whatever, and they got 5 18-year-olds out there versus Kansas, and they got a bunch of 18. The basketball is really good, but it's not as good as when there's now. I don't know if that matters.
True.
I don't know, because I think what you gain in the quality of the game and the talent, you kind of you obviously lose with the amateurism and the feel of. Yeah, dude, these guys are there for, the love of the game to try to make it to the pros, and they care more about, the logo on their jersey than their name. I think. So I don't know if it's not like I'm watching more basketball now because the quality of the games are better. I don't care if there's two 15-point games tonight. I like good finishes. I want close games, but that's sports.
Yeah, but I do think we want good games.
Yeah,
you want good games.
People want good games, but people want, and this is what made the tournament so great for so long. People want to rally behind. I don't think people just watch once again. Obviously, brackets come into play, right? Gambling comes into play, but I don't think people just watch to be like, all right, this is gonna be an entertaining game. People want to cheer for somebody. People want to either hate on somebody, like a Duke, or they want to gravitate towards something. And usually those Cinderellas, the Florida Gulf Coast, the George Masons, the Butlers, the NC States, people cheered for those teams, and they tuned into as must-watch TV because you almost saw yourself something. It's hard to do that now.
Yeah,
and I think when you have that conversation, then it's then you lose some of the luster of what this tournament was supposed to be about in the first place.
Yeah.
Now college football is different, right? College football is just the tail of the tape, the upper tiers are always probably going to win, and that's just the way that it is. But it seemed like basketball was the ultimate equalizer because at any time a team can get hot from the 3-point line and win a basketball game. But it seems like it's kind of fallen by the wayside now because you don't have a lot of those Cinderella stories anymore.
Yeah, and listen, I will say we got a little of both with Indiana. They felt like a Cinderella, and they were good, genuinely good. They didn't just get a couple breaks. I'm talking about Indiana football.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that I took away from, and I still say it, we had some good playoff games in the NFL. I think the most entertaining game of January was Miami and Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a really good football game. And maybe not entertaining is not the right word. I just thought it was a quality football game. And that was pretty cool. So we got that at the biggest game. One other thought on this real quick is I guess somewhat of what I'm a little surprised by it. Because I thought when these guys would get paid, specifically basketball players and football players, well, no, all of them. Once they got paid, I didn't know if they'd be as bought in to wanting to win. I think that'd be, but it feels like they are. I mean, we got Florida Gator guys crying after the second round exit. I didn't think that would hit you.
I mean, come on. It's still the kids want to win?
I don't know. I guess I was questioning that.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, I mean, when you sit there and you can be like, well, I got my money. I don't know if they can balance that, and it's such a selfish world right now. And even high school to college athletics that you're worried about yourself.
I get the money takes some of the blow off, but at the same time, I feel like these guys are almost full-time employees, right? And I think when you sacrifice that much, because to get to where you want to get to a championship, you got to work your ass off.
Absolutely.
I don't care how much money you're making. And I think when you put that much time, effort, and energy, and you don't achieve that goal, it's still going to be rough, no matter if you have $100,000 in the bank or not.
Yeah, it's a pleasant surprise. Hey, before we go, DJ Lagway.
Yeah, we got a minute?
We got a couple minutes to it.
Yeah, this is insane to me.
So I mean, this is interesting, right? I mean, you almost wonder you get this a little bit more in a couple of years down the road.
Right. Not when you were on the campus
if you
2
can't
months
read it,
ago.
if you're just listening, he said in a quote, he's now at Baylor, the former Florida quarterback. I was in a bubble down there. I didn't feel like a normal person. I didn't even know what the campus looked like. I was really closed off. I didn't really hang out with my teammates. Yeah, I was depressed. I just stayed in my own lane, stayed out of the way. And to me, this brings up a lot of things, right? It's like he obviously wasn't super comfortable in Gainesville. And I think you heard a little bit of this over the last couple of years, right? That he didn't hang out with a lot of players and teammates. And what's your take on it, Ham? Because I know you have one, but I mean, I think this brings up a lot of different things. Was that the atmosphere for Billy Napier, which you didn't really feel like a lot of people said that?
No, I mean, to be truthful, my response would be, DJ, that's a you problem. Like, you didn't feel like a normal person there. Like, you didn't know what the campus looked like. Leave your place. You're not that big of a star. I don't know. You didn't hang out with your teammates. That's your fault. Like, you were closed off. Those are all choices that you make with your time. So I don't necessarily think I have any sympathy there. I don't think it's like a directive that came from the higher ups of DJ, you can't go around campus because you're too popular and whatever. So it's football, and then you got to go home and stay locked up in your place. I don't think anything like that happened. But on the other side of it, I think it's interesting to see how Florida fans are reacting to this.
What did they do?
They're piling on him and blaming him for a lot of stuff, which I just think is so interesting that it was Billy Napier for so long that was the reason DJ Lagway didn't pan out, and all of the blame was on Napier. The scapegoat was Napier. Nobody had a problem with Lagway because they hated Napier that much that it was all his fault.
Yeah, one time it shifted to Lagway a little bit, but mostly on Napier. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean, for me personally, I know on stadium every single week we pointed at Lagway. We pointed at Lagway.
We did a lot.
And said he was the reason why they were losing football games, and so many people defended him. And just the every single this isn't new, especially in big college football in the SEC, whatever. When a star becomes the blame guy so fast, he was their biggest star since Tebow. He was their biggest star on that campus in any sport. Since Trask was a 3-star, it was barely a 3-star. He was a no-name who got good.
Highly touted.
I'm not saying he was the best player. I'm saying DJ Lagway was the biggest star.
He was like their most highly touted guy coming in. Yeah.
Okay.
The biggest name. They clamored for a guy at that position for years and years. They finally got him. They couldn't wait to get in. They touted him, and Lagway was the flag bearer.
Yeah.
I mean, he got other people there, and to see that, 2 months later, Lagway this, Lagway that, and Napier's almost absolved.
Is it a Lagway problem, a Florida problem, a Napier problem?
I mean, it's a combination of a lot of things. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, just go out and be social. Like, if you're going through something, like, you're going through something. And I think this is what gets lost on a lot of coaches sometimes. And, yeah, Hamby, I'll go to Georgia, call it Kirby Smart. Yes, you're winning a lot of football games, but you're also responsible for young men and building young men. And I get sometimes when you talk about $100,000 NIL deals that gets lost in translation, and you think just because you give a kid a lot of money that he's a grown adult now and he knows the ways of the world and he's financially responsible, so who cares what he's mentally going through? I think this is an example right here of, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and it starts with Billy Napier and it starts with the culture that was Florida football. I think that, if there would have been more precedent of saying, hey, DJ, everything good, man? What's going on? And I'm not saying you got to coddle anybody, but I'm saying when you got your starting quarterback and we're questioning, well, he doesn't look like himself. Is it an injury? Is there a disconnect? Because that was the conversation the entire season, right? Like, he just doesn't look like himself. So if that's the case, and we're questioning, okay, maybe he's a little banged up. I remember Paul even came in here and said, yeah, we think he's kind of like, he's got some kind of injuries we're not disclosing. Well, maybe it was just more of a mental thing. And if it's a mental thing, then guess what? It falls on the head coach of a football program to get your star, the highly touted, like you said, Hamby, guy out of that funk. And it never happened. So I think, yes, obviously there's responsibility. And DJ Lagway, right? You're the starting quarterback. You got to find your way. But there's also, I think, even more responsibility on the culture and the head coach to try to cultivate and bring out the best in DJ Lagway, especially if he's feeling like this.
Yeah, and I think you dismiss that angle of it a lot of times nowadays because $4 or $5 million says, hey, man, you're getting paid. Figure it out. Well, you're still 18, 19, 20 years old. A lot to figure out. Yep. And not everybody handles it the same. I've been saying this for years. Not everybody handles it like Tim Tebow handled it. Or can handle it the way some guys handle it, Trevor Lawrence and others. These are young people with a lot of money and a lot on them. And again, I do think he signed up for it now too. So it's a little bit his responsibility to say, hey, I got to get out there and be the CEO, the leader of this team. This is what I've signed up for. I'm the quarterback.
And with all due respect to Tim Tebow, but Tim Tebow didn't have to do with Twitter and everybody calling him out, saying he's a detriment to like he didn't have half the noise that these college football players get now. And once again, yes, they bring it on themselves with NIL, but it's a different landscape.
I just think I think even like you said is right, though. Like, I think the coaches and others are like, dude, figure it out. Like, subconsciously, I'd be like, oh, you're getting paid $4 million, like more than any assistant coach here. Yeah. You figure it out. You signed up for it.
Hey, coaches out there, never forget, no matter how much, maybe they're making even more than you, it's your responsibility when you sit and you're starting to recruit and everything, that you're supposed to be the leader of young men. That was a young man right there that needed some help, that didn't get the help that he needed. Hopefully he goes to Baylor and balls out now.
Yeah, and hopefully continues to mature and grow in the right ways as a big-time quarterback in college football. Have a good rest of your day. Happy opening day, for real,
yes, sir.
To most people. And we'll see you tomorrow on the Brent and Austen Show. See you tonight.